Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered 6 Veersamid levels, so in this part, I'll be covering at least 4 or 5 more Veersamid levels, starting out with this one. Skill Test Forest Unit by Boss 193, with 18 plays and a score of 1. As always, if you want one of your levels to be featured in a future part like this one, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer of this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I cover in these parts, so if you want to check if your level is covered, expand the description. That was a bit scary over there. Super Adapter, another E-Tank, M-Tank, Gemini Laser. And it acts like a skip to the end. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought it was only for some extra goodies instead of it being a complete skip. So let me complete the rest of the level because I don't want to do that challenge again. And then return back to the beginning of the stage and do the rest up to this point. I'm surprised the engine didn't cause any issues over there, like dropped button inputs. That's what we're supposed to do over here. The slow route. Oh boy. Good thing I got damage boost over there. You're supposed to chain together the charge kick and the toss spin there. At least the checkpoint density of this stage is on the generous side. Makes sense as this stage is on the more difficult side. This is the point where I worry the most, because of how I can clip against the spikes. Or brush against the spikes, I mean. It's because of these situations where I prefer the damage boost. That's a lot faster and safer, I'd say. That is, if you pull it off correctly. And I pulled it off in the wrong direction there. I thought I was going initially in the other direction. If only I had more charge kick energy. I'm surprised I don't see any weapon respawners here. Weapon capsule respawners, that is. And I'd rather take this option than the traditional one, as this is faster, and a lot less risky overall. Now we're at the boss gate. And I'll immediately use an E-Tank just for safety so I don't instantly die. As expected, his weakness is a Gemini laser. So that's what I believe the second half of the stage done. I'm not sure if you're in the normal route intended to have the super adapter, but I strongly believe the Gemini laser is an optional weapon you get by taking the shortcut route. After all, it is the boss's weakness. Let's do this normally. This time we gain access to the jet adapter. And immediately fail it. It's been over a week since I last played Mega Man Maker, hence why I'm a bit rusty. There, I made it this time. We only have jet adapter for that one segment. This is teaching us how to use the super adapter. I wish we had the same for the jet adapter. Oh, and the stage links up right over here. That wasn't the second half of the level, that was the majority of the level. Well, okay then, I like it. Second level on the lineup is Boss Battle Ideas Collection 2 by Buster 2, with 84 plays and a score of 29. Also for the previous level, during my second playthrough, I caught off over a dozen failures, which all occurred during the jet adapter segment. That was easily the hardest part of the stage for me. Let's see, 8 boss battles. I'll go through them in clockwise order, starting from the bottom left. Here's Shade Man. One more round of this should do the trick. Now let's try the other boss battles. Leftmost one. Flame Man and Flame Man. Oh no, this will prove to be a problem. That's Flame Man down. Another neat arena. I see force beams. Toad Man and Metal Man. Well, it was really easy, then Toad Man decided to jump up. Oh, I should have taken these E-Tanks earlier. That's also probably the boss's weakness. There we go, that's Toad Man down. Who's next? Fair Man? No, Bomb Man, and Napalm Man. double bombers. That's Napalm Man down. Who's next? I see Ice over here. Spring Man. Extra bouncy edition. That wasn't too bad. Who's next? Okay, this is actually Iceman. And Magnet Man. Oh, I see the problem here. Dodging that last attack. Let's try this again with an E-Tank. Dodging the last volley is the hardest part, especially when Magnet Man stops his attraction ability. Can you please use a different attack, Magnet Man? Like that, thank you. I know it's harder to dodge, but at least it has variety. And there you have it, that's Iceman and Magnet Man down. For most of these boss battles, you can only injure one of the bosses. Next up is Crash Man and Top Man. One of the easiest one of the bunch so far. It's really easy to just make them follow your pattern, or essentially bait them. Yellow Force Beams this time, Metal Man and this. Oh no. I'm gonna take an E-Tank in advance. This is looking to be the hardest one. It's even the last one too. There we have it. That's the end of Boss Battle Ideas Collection 2. A very neat idea of a stage. We essentially have 8 different boss arenas. Some of them were pretty easy, like Top Man plus Crash Man, but others like Metal Man plus all these force beams was one of the harder ones. So it definitely gets my thumbs up. It's currently my favorite level to part. I wouldn't mind seeing some of these boss arenas, some of them modified at the end of traditional or fortress levels, or special weapon oriented stages. Plus you have the option of making it easier by using their weaknesses, or by grabbing a lot of E-tanks. Third level on the lineup is Mega Man vs Shade Man Part 1 Trapped in Space Colony by Megablur, with 10 plays and a score of 1. Okay, this is a very short level. If it's as short as I think it is, I'll also play Part 2 in this episode. It only seems to be about 10 screens long at most. Okay then, thank you for your generosity. A little bit jerkish placement of those bomb drones. That was a strange pause there. I was hoping you were gonna stay up there instead. So that was part 1. I'll definitely cover part 2 right after this one, as this stage only took a minute or two to complete. Part 2, Leaving Space Colony, 8 plays and a score of 2, also very short. We get a bonanza of special weapons to use here. And here we see we grab every single one of them. Is your weakness the same? No, it probably isn't. I don't have the Shadow Blade. This seems to be effective, but that's probably not your weakness. It's Water Wave. Not sure why, unless this is holy water. So part 1 and part 2 just existed essentially. Nothing more I can say about these stages. 5th level on the lineup is Kaizocalibur by Excalibur Emerald, with 14 plays and a score of -2. Judging by the score, this is probably going to be more difficult than the previous episode's Kaizo Key abuse. So this may require a lot of jump cuts. I'm not sure if I'll even be able to complete this level, by the way, because you have to react immediately. Here we are in the level editor. I wasn't even able to make it past this first screen, and it gets even harder from here. We swap over to Mega Man, and then we need to jump off of the rush coil from here to make it up over here. Same down here, and same over here. Then we swap back over to charge kick, do an air jump here, get down over here with a combination of protocoil, I guess. Then we swap over to base, lose access to nothing, and gain access to Star Crash. So we need to fall over here and use the Star Crash to double jump up over here. Hit the checkpoint, there's a red force beam, so we have to race to the right, using the Star Crash to increase our jump distance. Then use the Wind Tornado to jump up, or basically launch yourself up over here. And then we have to go into the teleporter here by using either the Star Crash or rather the Wind Tornado once again, as we're still playing as base. Go down over here, lose access to probably the treble boost, switch back to Mega, back to Rush Coil, collect this, charge kick again, as well as the Windstorm, go back up, Shadow Blade, we need to knock this down, switch back over to Proto Man, get a full refill of our special weapons, oil fire, so we need to extinguish them, another checkpoint. I'm really thankful this stage has frequent checkpoint placement as it's on the really difficult side. I didn't expect this Kaizo level to be on the very skilled side. Protocoil again, Mega Man, charge kick, lose access to pretty much everything. This is probably a level that Game Fox or Yagami can complete. Perhaps they already did this on stream. Then we have access to NATO, go over here with the Shadow Blade, open up this door with the Shadow Blade, which you have to do immediately, and then we go to this boss battle against Flame Man. However, we can disignite the fires, I guess. 6th level on the lineup is the Wily Time Fort by SonicBioniclemaster, with 13 plays and a score 3. This will probably be the final level I'll cover in this episode, but we'll have to see how long it is. If not, I'll be covering one more stage after this. Starting off with a Fortress team, the famous Mega Man 2 Wily Fortress team. It does make sense that this stage has the Fortress team. After all, it is labeled a Fortress stage. It also seems that we only have access to the Mega Man 1 weapons. Rolling Cutter, Ice Slasher, Hyper Bomb, Firestorm, and Thunder Beam. We don't have access to the Super Arm though. Now we gain access to the Time Slow, which was introduced in Mega Man Powered Up. Well, I'll guess I have to skip that E-Tank. Never mind, I get another attempt. Oh goody, more force beams. Time to bring out Time Slow once again. It wasn't actually needed. I was worried there was a third and final force beam right over here. Can't jump over it. We'll probably gain access to the oil slider next. Just bypass those force beams as such, and fall into the pit because jumping didn't work. Time slow once again. I'd rather damage boost than try my luck over here. Is this it? Is this the boss battle? It is. Time Man with these force beams. And his weakness is also the time slow. His secondary weakness is the Thunder Beam. It's been a while since I've last seen a boss weak to the time slow. I have time to cover one more stage, so I will do so. So, 7th and final level of the part is The Undercave by Game Master Man, with 9 plays and a score of -2. I'm hoping that this is not another challenge or Kaizo level. Gain access to a whole arsenal of special weapons. The exit's up over there. Power Muscler. This is looking to be spam your special weapons to stage. Time to use the shine, I guess. Or just use the Excalibur, that works too. In fact, that was the better option. I thought something was gonna block me, hence why I used the shine over there, but it was not necessary. Did I ever hit a checkpoint in this level? I don't recall hitting one anywhere in this stage. So it makes this stage feel kinda like a marathon or endurance challenge. Here's the first checkpoint, if I didn't forget the earlier one. I may or may not have. It's gonna take a while to get back to that corridor, I'm sure of it. The corridor we saw above the starting of the level. This stage feels like it's a gauntlet of multiple enemy rooms. At least that's how I feel. I need to shine here, probably. Yeah, I do. There's a bottomless pit down there. Didn't make it. And of course the checkpoint is all the way back over here. This took 6 attempts to do it properly. I can definitely see why this stage got a negative score. Up to this point this stage wasn't that bad, but this is a significant difficulty spike. Either tone it down or put a checkpoint just before it so that people don't have to go through 2 minutes of stage to get back here. And because of that one segment, my fun score to stage has been significantly diminished. And it's not good design either to have such a difficulty spike like that over there, combined with the lack of checkpoints. I recognize these are spikes. I just hope we're nearing the end of this level. It's gone for long enough. I think we're nearing the end now. Yes, we're back near the start. That marks the end of this stage, which really felt like 2 stages glued together. So this fortress stage just existed, and the only real notable part about this was the difficulty spike near the end, with that shine segment. So overall, out of the 7 levels I played in this episode, my favorite level would definitely be Boss Battle Ideas Collection 2 by Buster 2, as that had a lot of interesting boss arenas. So in the next part, I'll be covering several more Veersmith levels. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!